Just a quick update. I'm just going to play this video, and if you've got computers or telephones, you want to slow it down or screen grab it, because I can see a massive square, huge. I'll try and point it out, but shit is massive. I've looked at it loads of times and thought, hang on a minute. There it is there now, coming into view. That massive square there is huge. And somebody with a keen eye will see that. That square is massive. I just gone over it, I thought, what the... When I've sussed it out, as you can see there, that's one side of it, and then the other side. And like I say, if you slow it down, if you've got eyes to see, you'll see that. There's the bottom bit. Look at it. That's fucking huge. You see? I've got the phone pointed up to the sky and panning round. That is a massive square, guys. Look. See? Right. What a day, guys. What a day. Do you know what? I'm trying to maintain my temperance. But it's every time I come into contact with, and I say this loosely, fellow human beings, it totally upsets my peace, inner peace. I'm not kidding. I think everyone's just turned nuts around me. Oh, I went to the shop today, and there's a really lovely guy in there. I always have a laugh with him, and he's an Indian guy. He's only 25. I feel sorry for him. But anyway, we always have a good laugh. And he stood outside, and he's talking. He's having a cigarette. Some guy's out there having a cigarette, and he's got his dog. Nobody's got a mask on. We're all stood, you know. We're having a chat, and I thought, oh yeah, here's a new one. I said, do you know anything about the planets and that and the moon? He said, oh, are you? I said, well, you might be interested. I want to tell you something. I said, I've got this view of the moon from the southern hemisphere, not the northern hemisphere, and it's tipped on its axis 66.6 degrees, and the moon's waxing and waning in one night. I said, over a month. He went, oh yeah. I said, what, you knew all that? He went, yeah. He said, which pole? I said, there's 11 poles. And I could tell, really, he didn't know any of that. He was just agreeing with me. It was blatantly obvious. And then I added a bit more substance, a bit of meat on the bone, if you like. And I said, after I've told you all that, I said, does that concern you in any way? Not really, no. I said, well, have you got any kids in that? He said, yeah. I said, oh, well, maybe you should think about considering telling a few people that may live near the coast that you know. But he didn't seem bothered. So I walked in the shop, and I've walked in 60 seconds after him, and he's put his mask on when he's gone in there, and I've walked in and he's gone, what are you doing? He's pointed at his mask and gone, mask. I said, well, I've just been outside talking to you, and the wind's blowing around. He said, yeah, but now we're in a confined space. And I looked him in the eye and said, are you for real? And I don't know what expression he had on his face, because I couldn't see it. And I said, don't you ever tell me what to do. I said, I'm exempt because I can't breathe. That's why I don't wear one. And I just shook my head at him. And I just looked up and I thought, what? So, I took a deep breath. I walked away. I get us onto the field. I seen a guy with 2 dogs. I thought, he looks quite intelligent. You can never tell, by the way. Can't tell a book by its cover. But, you know, he did seem... I could tell the sort. I said, oh, mate, good afternoon, good morning. I said, I'm guessing your IQ is over 100. And he looked at me. I said, do you mind if I just tell you something that might interest you to do with the moon being upside down? And he looked at me, he went, looked me up and down, went, not really got time. I said, well, there's nothing else to do. We're on lockdown. I said, it'd only take me 60 seconds, and if you don't, He said, not really got time, mate, to be honest with you. I just walked off. Safe in the knowledge that he knows exactly what's going on and doesn't need to speak to a man who looks homeless and has got a beard like some Greek bloke. And judging by the way he's looked at me, the way I'm dressed, he ain't going to take me seriously. However, if I'd have approached him with a suitcase and a briefcase, a suit and a briefcase on, he wouldn't listen to me. And then I've got somebody who has to remain nameless, who is a complete narcissist. I've never met anyone who has got such disregard for the emotions of a child. It is beyond belief. This person is more interested in how she's perceived, how she's viewed, how she views herself, than the innocence of a child. I am sick to the stomach of these people. Absolutely sick to the stomach. My first thought is always with the children, not with the adults, I'm afraid. You're on the bottom of my list. And I'm surrounded by people who don't really care, don't seem to care. They don't seem to put children first. And it breaks my heart. It really does. And I can't wait for this purge. Because it's a cycle. It's nothing to do with me. It's a life cycle. And it's coming around again. And it's needed badly. It is needed badly. And I think 10% of 7 billion good souls will probably be about right, because that's all that's on this earth, if that. How many people out of 7 billion really, truly are awake and really know what's going on? I think it's less than 10%. It is despairing. It is. Anyway, on a more lighter note, well, let's just see if it's a lighter note. Well, it is. First of all, there's a new sunspot alert over the sun's eastern limb. It's about the size of the Earth, so it's not that big, making it an easy target for backyard solar telescope spotters. So I thought I'd have a look at NEOs. Ooh, what are NEOs? No, it's not that bloke out of Matrix. Near Earth objects. That's what it is. Near Earth objects called NEOs. Fucking couldn't make this shit up, guys, could you? Honestly, they love playing around. Also, showing you a picture of the Pegasus Square and a circle of, what's this? Pisces. Oh, you know when the Masons square the circle. Well, how about this circle of stars here can actually go in the square, and that's when it's all over. When you square the circle. Just a thought. Just a thought. And all like patterns. Yeah, near Earth objects. Check this out. November the 11th. 0.47. That's the distance from Earth. Well, that's minus, because it should have hit Earth. Okay. There you go. Red. 11th of November, 9/11. That's why they thought something was going to happen, because you can't really tell with these things, even though you've got this information here. Because that's red, high alert. That's like impact. Look, 0.0 from the distance of Earth. 0 point. You got 7s, you got 11s. Yeah, look, there's the indicated chart. So there you go, look. 5 lunar distances, which is not a lot. So if it exploded over the top of your head, you could be in serious trouble. The next one, which is green, which is quite a high one, is on the 18th of November. That's one day before my birthday. At 9 minutes past 9. Look at that. 9 minutes past 9. So it could strike anywhere between there and 1 o'clock in the morning, which would make it on my birthday, which I'd actually quite like that, for it to hit on my birthday. But we have, however, got a red alert. This one looks ominous. On the 1st of December, 0.13108. Alright? It's 1st of December, 9 o'clock. So let's see what the other one was, that red one. Yeah, that was a closer one on the 13th. Oh, we got one on the 11th and the 13th. Right. So the one on the 11th that missed was 0.0476. You can see that on the 11th. We also had one on the 13th, which is there. You see that? That's another one. 0.0175. And this is a closer one on the 1st of December, 0.131. Look at that. What can you say? I've got a minute left, but yeah, my patience with people is really running slim now. But I still support anyone and stand in front of them and take a bullet. No problem. Please, come and do it. I'm not joking. And I'm not going to stop and I'm not going to shut up. No way. And I'm not scared. That's the whole point, guys. No, what to be scared of what? Oh, I was going to break down The Wizard of Oz for you with my own inimitable style and my own theory. I put it past a friend a while ago. Oh, by the way, I've got to show you this. Boris Johnson did this when he came out about a couple of months ago. He made his hand sign. I thought, what's that? Well, what you're looking at there is when the mummies used to come back alive. Remember when they were buried and they had their arms up like that? So imagine him lying down with his head here and his legs there. And then stand him up. That's your typical image of your mummy. But it also means when they come back to life, and so they die, they come back alive. And I've seen Boris Johnson do that hand sign. And I thought, what the fuck's that? Because they do talk to each other using hand signs. This is what they like to play games. And they don't wipe their ass without consulting the constellation. Trust me on that. They use a different calendar, a different clock, and they'll just live a completely different life, and it's all revolved around the stars and Egypt and symbols. Anyway, love you all, guys. Even my enemies. Even the people that hate me. I love them as well. It's a lot easier, trust me.